Hello, Aries. It's good to see you. I'm Alsea. This is my little tarot channel, and I'm glad you found your way here. I'm going to be doing a love reading or relationships or emotions, whatever comes up in that realm, for Aries or Aries placements, or if you just found your way here and this feels like a reading for you, because that's the most important part. Okay, if you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you here. Yeah, growing my little channel slowly but surely, and I love doing tarot. I've been doing it about 20 years, and yeah, let's get into it. Man, it's so interesting the way cards come out. Lessons learned, sick of feeling like you're left out in the cold. If that resonates with you, you should watch the Pisces reading. Okay, angels, guides, ancestors, relatives, please speak to me through these cards. Man. Please show Aries what they need to see, or whoever's watching this. Miscommunications, the way you communicate not turning out well, or the way you've been communicated with has really, set you off, or felt just like a burden, or communication in general in relationships has, there's a lot of that right now. I just want to say that. Something about communication and it feeling like a burden. Maybe it's been hard to communicate with someone, right? But something about that is coming to an end. You're figuring out what's worth carrying. Maybe you've been carrying too much on your own shoulders in this situation, but something's changing. Something is changing in regards to communication with a person, or maybe just if this is a general way that you communicate with people, or it's been an issue in several relationships, texting, or feeling like you're always the one putting in effort when it comes to communication. There's something about that, really getting the communication aspect. Yeah, wow. Interesting in the way of you're figuring out what doesn't serve you, where your energy is best put, so that it's it's a reciprocal relationship. Maybe you're learning a bit. We'll see what the other cards say about, yeah, wow, oh my goodness, just one after the other. You're learning about what reciprocal relationships look like, why they matter, how to know that you're in one. And if you're not, you should be. Jeez. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at this. With the Strength card. The Strength card is such a beautiful card in the Rider-Waite Tarot. It speaks to self-mastery. It speaks to unifying all of one's parts. You see the way that this beautiful, almost angelic feminine is taming the beast with love and care, right? And it's this infinity completion, and the ever spinning nature of the universe, the cycles within. And completion comes from accepting all parts. Completion and strength. Inner strength comes from seeing oneself fully and moving forward with that knowledge. And that's the self-mastery sense of the strength. But you have become, with this underneath it, you're reading, you have become stronger because of some type of self-awareness that you have got. That is just so clear. And it's probably rooted in some hard communication or some past relationships that have, because relationships are it boggles my mind the amount of people that are in relationships and they don't realize what beautiful learning experiences they are, because we're inviting in these people to be the closest mirrors we have. We're in monogamous relationships, or any relationships really, especially intimate ones. but to be close mirrors to ourselves, to see all of these different aspects of ourselves up close, right? And that is the dance of interpersonal relationships, friendships, romance, parent-child, all of them. We see through the people we care about and tie our emotions to, we see ourselves the closest. And for some people, that's very triggering, right? And maybe it has been in the past for you. But I feel like because of the close mirror you've had with certain people, you've learned how to stand up for yourself, or you've learned what you deserve, or you're going to be. And there's some type of change coming, and new communication. Communication is all over this. Either you have had issues with communicating, if you have like an avoidant personality, or you've dealt with avoidant type of people that stonewall you, or don't answer, leave you on red, all of those different examples of that kind of energy. And you have overgiven, or you are the type that when someone is over communicating, you pull away. This is just a really fascinating reading, so different than the last two readings. These cards are telling huge stories today, which I love about this deck. You are leaving behind, like this is in your, leaving behind realm, and it's actually a card of walking away from something. The Eight of Cups represents this person that once really consciously cared about something, or stacked these cups because it once mattered to them, and now they're walking away from that place. It can also represent walking away from a state of emotion that you used to resonate with. So if that was, volatility in relationships, or caring about things that now don't matter to you, and now you're forging a new path for yourself. And maybe it's because these cups were always empty, and they feel very empty right now as I'm showing you this card. Like, I can feel the emptiness of these cups. There was nothing there for you left. And so you're moving forward into some type of new path that you are making for yourself, because it's not a hospitable environment. It's almost like you're facing the unknown. And there's something about change, lots of movement. This person, if it's a specific person that you know, they might be watching you online. They may be someone you meet through the internet, because the pages are ideas. The more immature energy is in less developed, not immature as in, childish necessarily, or like a negative thing, but immature as in hasn't really come to the full night physical actual concept that's being moved forward. So a Page of Swords energy is like a text message, or it's a profile that you've been searching, or it's can also, with the looking over your shoulders, it can represent someone spying on you, a lot of readers say. I feel like in this specific situation, there's some type of light communication that's happening with this person, or there's going to be like a very casual way you meet them, I want to say. And it's going to be a change for you. I think that it's going to be something, this might happen really quick. Like, you might leave a relationship and then immediately start talking to somebody else, is an example of the energy I'm feeling. Or you may be leaving this whole idea of what it is you thought you wanted, and the universe, like that, is going to validate you with some new energy and some new communication and some change, because maybe you've been stuck in some type of like really meticulous stacking of these cups energetically, of maybe you've just been sitting here way too long with these empty cups, whatever that means for you. But as soon as you start forging this path that is maybe scary, you are going to be validated about it. And I mean, it couldn't be more clear, because the Star is such a beautiful card of healing, divine, like, whew, feeling it as I'm saying it, like being watched over, being guided through the night in this divine way, the stars being added to your starless sky. You are choosing this new path for yourself, whatever that means for you. And the divine, the universe, however you identify with the world, is filling your sky with stars because you made the right choice. I want to say that. You made, if I haven't said that yet, whatever it is, you made the right choice. And there's something new coming in. If you are already in a relationship with someone, because this, I don't want, like, if you're in a relationship and you're watching this, and this isn't me saying you have to walk away from this person for a new person to come in. This can be a choice that is made to walk away from something that isn't working. Because if it was working, you wouldn't be watching tarot videos about your relationship, right? So there's something that's not working in this situation, and there's going to be a new choice made. And maybe that's reuniting with someone, a new way of communicating with them. Maybe this person is watching you while you're apart, if you're apart right now, but there's something divine coming in. This is a blessed union, whatever it is for you, and you are going to heal from whatever it is behind, because you have a very, like, strength and the star together. It speaks to you having been through a decent amount of lessons, and the choices you have made have really led to a new level for you, right? It's bringing in new energy. When you feel stagnant, or you're fighting the tide, or nothing's going right, you really need to just zhuzh up, shake up your energy, because when things are right, they flow, right? It's playful, and it feels good. Follow what feels good is another thing I want to say. Because maybe you've been in your head about a lot of this, but maybe get more in your body and trust that. Trust your heart, you know? Because fire signs, if you identify with Aries energy, can be very brazen in the way that they just flow into things, right? And choose things rooted in passion, creativity, and fire, and that vibes. And it's a beautiful, fun way to exist, right? But there's something that's a little deeper that this journey represents, that I think you're navigating, or you're going to be navigating, because something hasn't been fulfilling for you. Fulfilling, that's the word. Something hasn't been fulfilling for you. And change is afoot because of something that you are changing and leaving behind. But man, having the star in your future, just, I mean, every reading's been different, but the victory cards, the star cards coming in, like, just 2025, I mean, it's already been a doozy, but this feels like such good, blessed energy, and protected and watched over, and making choices in line with your highest good. But yeah, this person, you might not really be in communication with them right now. You might be watching each other. You might just be dating around. But man, I would just say embrace the change. That's what I'm going to write as the title for this, because whatever it is, it's good, honey. All right, well, I hope that resonated with you. And if not, please subscribe. Or if you haven't, please subscribe. I hope to see you next time. Okay, bye.